welcome to Herald TV News at 3 with me, Shalene. Dark clouds of sadness spread across the state, especially on the theatre fraternity and drama lovers, when the demise news of Goa's famous theatrist Mario Menezes was heard. On Saturday morning, Mario Menezes, Vice President of Theatre Academy of Goa and tragedy king of Konkani stage, expired in Chiplun, Maharashtra, where he had gone to perform. Several artists and fans of Mario Menezes shared their thoughts with pain while they spoke to Herald TV.
I'm ex-member secretary of Theatre Academy. ताच्या बरोबर हांवें काम केलां सुमार 1.5 वर्स Theatre Academy. तो आसलो वायस चेअरमॅन. तेजी राती खबर आयकून चड दूख भोगलें. कॉमना जालें तें सोत काय पोट पळय ती. जेन्ना सगल्यांनी म्हाका सांगलें तें सोत म्हणून हांव आयकून एकदम दुखी जालो. हांवें ताचे बरोबर तियात्रांनी काम केलां. त्याचे कायदे कोणे केले त्या तियात्रान टिकटें बिल मेल नेल हाच्या नांवान आमी एक दोन ट्रियो म्हटलेले. तो कोणाच्याय गरजेक पावता. ताणें खूब स्किमी तियात्र अकॅडमीन वाडोवन घेतल्या आनी खूब पयशेय वाडोवन घेतल्या आनी एवॉर्ड्सूय वाडोवन घेतल्या. मागता दोनया देवान ताका सुर्गेचें सूख पावप पडचें.
चड दूख भोगता म्हाका हें कळोवंक की आमचो म्हालगडो डायरेक्टर बाब मारियो मेनेझेस काल जेन्ना आमी ट्रेनीन बॉम्बे शो करूंक वेताले आनी बॉम्बे पावोंक आमकां 6 वरांची वाट उरलेली. अकस्मात काळजाचो आताक येवन तो संवसार सोडून गेलो. एक बऱ्यांतलो डायरेक्टर आनी कांय वर्सां म्हजो वांगडी प्रिंचेकाबाचे तियात्रांत कांय वर्सां तो न्हेसला. फकाणां करीत करीत वयताले अकस्मात कितें जाता म्हणूंक लागलो आनीक It was a massive heart attack.
आयज एक आमकां तियात्रिस्ट बा आनी सगल्यांक एक दुखा खबर. रात म्हाका 12 वरांचेर सुमार फोन येयलो मारियो मेनेझेस तियात्रिस्ट अटॅक येवन सोंपलो म्हणून. म्हाका सामको निजेंचो शॉक जालो कित्याक काल तो सकाळीं मोकोडे उलोवन गेला. बाजरां शॉपाचेर आसलेलो जेन्ना तो म्हाका कळून गेला आनी तेगे उलोवप म्हाका फकत बरी भाशेकूच जाप करप डायरेक्टर म्हणून जाप करप येयली. केन्ना हुंय मेळ्ळा डायरेक्टर म्हणून वर जापून आसलेलो. साम म्हाका शॉक जालो मारियो मेनेझेस एटेकेन सोंपलो म्हणून. खूब राग पडला खूब हांव थोडे जालो आनी आख्खे लोकांकूय मारियो मेनेझेस सगळ्यांक बरो आसलेलो. केन्ना खंयच्या तियात्रिस्टां कडेन जावं कोणाक केन्ना तेगे हांवें वाचपून आयकलो ना आनी केन्ना तेगे कितें प्रॉब्लेम हांवें आयकलो ना. आनी मुगेली थोडी उतरां तेगे फॅमिलीक तेगे बायलेक तेगे दोगांय भुरग्यांक रियोमा आनी तेगे दुसरे जोडावना नाका तेगाय म्हजी एक भुरगीं बाय तुमचो डॅडी सोंपलो हार्ट संपत्ती तुजी मामी बी. हांव समजता बाब मारियो मेनेझेसाक सर्गीच्या राजान जान पावो.
दूख भोगली असो शॉक जालो. आमी स्वप्ना पासून चिंतून आनी जेन्ना हांव न्यूज आयकलो तेन्ना आमकां हॉर दिसना. आयज बाब मारियो मेनेझेस ट्रेजिडी किंग आमचे मदलो देवान आपयलो. अकस्मात ताका मॅसिव हार्ट अटॅक येयलो. हांव डायरेक्टर बरोबर गाडी हाडलो बाब मिलिंदे बांदर आनी तो रेल्वेन येतालो. एक 16 जाण सुमार रेल्वेन येताले आनी 6 जाण आमी 7 जाण सुमार बासीन येताले. आमी न्यूज अकस्मात आयकलो. आयज तियात्र मळार तेणी जायत काम केलां. कॉलेजीच्या भुरग्यांक पालकां हाडले. कॉलेजीच्या भुरग्यांक आपल्या तियात्रांनी घातले आनी शायन केले.
म्हाका म्हज्या भाव भयणांनी तोंडाक उतरां येना. मारियो मेनेझेसाचे हाचे वयर उलोवंक बरे भाशेन आमी रेल्वेन मुंबय वचून भायर सरलेले. चिंतून ताका कितें जावन आनी आमचेच सांगात हांव आंबट ढोला ताचे थ्रू आमी एकच धब्यान आसले सांगूंक जायना कितलो बरो मिनीन आनी दोगांय घोव बायलां भाशेन एकाडेमीचें काम करताले 3 दिसां आदीं आमच्या भावाच्या आनी भितलाचो तेणी मीट द आर्टिस्ट हो प्रोग्राम केला हांसून खेळोन बरे भाशेन आनी जाय तें काम करताले ही दोगांय घोव बायलां भाशेन तोंडाक उतरायना कितें सांगचें तें कोण मागता आनी तुमी मागात ताचे पासून देवान ताच्या आत्म्या सर्गीचें सूख फाव करूं.
Very sorry, Mario. I couldn't save you. Never expected. तू म्हज्या हातीन ज्यूस म्हणटाल म्हण केन्ना चिंतूंक ना. म्हाका दिसलें तूं बेश्टो घोवण येवन तकली तुजी उसराता तूं घोवण येवन पडलो म्हणून जायते ट्राय केले हांवें तुका सारवार करून जावना म्हजे लागीं. Never expected. May your soul rest in peace.
काल राती आमचो चोडा मोगाचो इश्ट मारियो मेनेजीस ह्या संवसाराक अंतरलो ही खबर आयकून थोडो वेळ मन ब्लँक कशें जालें. मारियो मेनेजीस ह्या सद्याच्या काळार एक सक्सेसफूल डायरेक्टर आसलो आनी म्हज्यान म्हणूंक जाता समज आतांच्या काळार हो पाल्क 4 खांब्यांचेर उबो आसलो जाल्यार तांतलो एक खांबो मारियो मेनेजीस.
दूख भोगली बाब मारियो मेनेजीस अकस्मात आमकां सोडून गेलो. कळेगांक तो बऱ्यांतलो बरो एक तियात्रीस्ट आसलो तेजे डायलॉग डिलिव्हर करपाक ताका कोण लागतलो ना. खूब दूख भोगता आनी एक आमचो पालकाचो जागो आयज उणो जालो म्हणून बापा कडेन मागता तेज्या आत्म्यांक साल्वार कर म्हणून आनी ताका सर्गीच्या राज्यान घे म्हणून.
Story by Aditya Bidre for Herald TV. Story by Sagun Gaude for Herald TV. Story by Clinton D'Souza for Herald TV.
A male body was found severed in half in a Maharashtra registered pickup near Raviraj Hotel in Margao. Police were at the spot investigating this case.
A male body was found cut in piece of 2 in Maharashtra registered pickup near Raviraj Hotel in Margao. Police were at the spot investigating the case. On Saturday morning, a shocking crime news was reported in Margao wherein a body of a dead male person was found in a pickup truck that was parked near the Raviraj Hotel in Margao. But this was not only that. The dead body was found cut in 2 parts in Maharashtra registered pickup. As per sources, it is suspected to be a body of a labourer or old man. However, more details are awaited. Watch this visuals.
Story by Aditya Bidre for Herald TV.
He gave strength training to India under-19 players and fitness training to commandos at the anti-terrorist squad. But the hands of the coach and trainer Gaurav Bidre are covered in blood as he is arrested for the murder of Professor Gauri Achari and dumping her body in the jungles of Kadamba bypass near Panjim. The Old Goa police on Friday arrested Gaurav Bidre, aged 36, of Sawantwadi, Maharashtra and living in Old Goa for abducting and murdering 35-year-old Professor Gauri Achari from Kolli.
The Old Goa police on Friday arrested Gaurav Bidre, 36-year-old, a native of Sawantwadi, Maharashtra and living in Old Goa for abducting and murdering a 35-year-old professor in Kollam. Old Goa PI Dinesh Gadekar on Friday said the victim's mother had lodged a complaint against Bidre for allegedly abducting her daughter. PI Gadikar further informed that during the course of investigation, the accused, who is a gym instructor, was placed under arrest and was thoroughly interrogated. He confessed that he had allegedly murdered Gauri at Kolim. He later parked the car near Primos Park, Kolim, shifted the body into an SUV and dumped it in the jungle near Kadamba Bus Road, Old Goa. The police recovered the body at the instance of the accused and sent it to Goa Medical College and Hospital, Bambolim, for post-mortem examination. The police team first questioned Bidre at his flat and he tried to give evasive replies. He was brought to the police station when he broke down during the course of interrogation. Though the exact cause of the murder is yet to be ascertained, the police suspected the accused killed her due to strained relationship. It is learned that 3 years ago, Bidre was arrested for allegedly molesting a woman in gymnasium in Borivali, Mumbai and was out on bail. Now, a case has been registered against Bidre under Section 302 and 201 of the IPC. Now watch to know who Bidre and the professor was.
Now, in a shocking incident, a coach was arrested for killing a college teacher in Kolim. He gave strength training to India under 19 players and fitness training to commandos of the anti-terrorist squad recently. But the hands of the coach and the trainer, Gaurav Bidre, are covered in blood as he is arrested for the murder of a professor, Gauri Achari, and her body was dumped in the jungles of the Kadamba bypass near Panjim. Now, who is Bidre? Now, Bidre was a former strength and conditioning coach of the Board of Control of and for Cricket in India, the BCCI, and former strength and coach of the India Under-19 cricket team. He was also a model. He has also given fitness training to commandos attached to the anti-terrorist squad, the ATS, for Goa Police last month. Now, who was this teacher? Professor Gauri Achari was teaching at the Government College of Khandola. On the fateful day, Professor Gauri had gone to college and she did not return home. Her mother filed a complaint. The police, based on the information given by the mother and Gauri's vehicle location and mobile call details, found that she was Tamil Times received calls from the mobile phones belongs to Bidre. Now, the highlights are that the Old Goa police on Friday arrested Gaurav Bidre, 36-year-old. He's a native of Sawantwadi, Maharashtra, and living in Old Goa, for abducting and murdering 35-year-old Professor Gauri Acharya from Korea. Now, PI said that the case has been registered under Section 302 and 201 of IPC. Though the exact cause of the murder is yet to be ascertained, the police suspected that the accused killed her due to strained relationship. It is learned that 3 years ago, Bidre was arrested for allegedly molesting a woman in gymnasium in Borivali, Mumbai, and was out on bail.
We had received information of a missing person. The missing person was one lady who is 35 years old, and we immediately started acting on the missing report, and we were able to trace the vehicle and the mobile phone of the missing person, and we were able to speak to the mother, who had given us some insight in the matter, and we identified a suspect whose name is Gaurav Bidre.
So what type of the weapon was used? Yes, sir.
Gaurav Bidre was apprehended, and we got some very strong clues which he was not able to justify his presence in the place where the woman had gone missing. He was interrogated, and upon interrogation he has confessed that he was having an affair, a relationship with this lady, and that lady was trying to get away out of the relationship, or was not responding to his advances, and he had taken this step, and therefore he has killed her. So we have recovered the body and we have arrested the accused, and other investigations.
Story by Clinton D'Souza for Herald TV.
Prasad Polchi for Herald TV.
Most of the locals and tourists who visit Goa are always seen complaining or upset within regards to the public transport service in the state. Today, Herald TV spoke to several people across the state and the tourists of what they think about the transport service in Goa and should taxi services like Ola and Uber be allowed in Goa for cheaper transportation. Listen in to this episode of Street Voices.
We leave no stone unturned to get to the concerns of the people and the issues they want to raise. It's your voice on your platform, Herald TV.
Should taxi services like Ola and Uber be allowed in Goa for cheaper transportation? Listen in to this episode of Street Voices.
Taxi fares in Goa, debatable issue. People should understand, Goa being the tourist state it is, and for that matter any other tourist place around the world, fares are going to be slightly higher. It's the locals' livelihood. As for private players coming into the market, being vocal for local, who knows whether the private players will start low and then increase their prices.
ते येवच्या आदी तुमी रेट तुमचो सारको आसा तो तुमी थाराया जाल्यार मागीर म्हणनाका लोकांक कोण हाडल्या म्हणून आमी येयल्या आनी हे पोन्ने आहा ते कितें म्हणूंक आहा तुमी तांकां हाडल्या आतां अशें तशें आमकां नाका म्हूण सांगा तांकां की बरें तें तुमी पयलेंच करून दवरा आमकां आनी फुडलो लोक भायलो बॉम्बे पिन्नाच्यान खंयच्यान सांग येवपाक नाका अशें
तर उबर आनी ओला नाका येवपाक
कितें आमचें चलता तें तुमी रेट थाराया न्हू
हय
वयर वचनाका तुमी फावो तितलो रेट घेया आनी तुमीच काम करा आनी आनीक लोक बायलो हाडूनाका सगळेंच करपाक कितें हें आहा काय ना बरें कोणाक जाय लोक हाडून आमकां भरपाक हातांत पयलू नाका जालो बरें
हय आमकां टॅक्सी म्हारग लागता हिंगासान डॉनबॉस्कोन वचपाक 2,500 घेता आनी ते ओला आनी उबर आमकां नाका ते कित्याक टॅक्सी ड्रायव्हर आहा तेंची बिजनेस डावन जातले आनी मागीर ट्युरिजमाकूय त्रास जाता.
Our Goa taxi is expensive. I don't know. I haven't really used the meter cap. Should Uber, etc. be allowed here? Well, I know the Goa taxi drivers have a bit of a, not mafia, but you know, they have a hold on the market and they don't want Uber, etc. in here. That said, I believe in supporting locals, so I either rent a car or I use local drivers. So you could say, I guess, I'm for the locals.
So for question one, I definitely feel that taxi fares in Goa are a little bit costlier as compared to other cities, because given that this is a tourist destination, there's a particular tourist season and these taxi people have to, run their homes. I completely understand why these fares are so high, but at the same time also there are some taxi drivers who scam innocent tourists, and I mean, for a person like me, I think I can afford these taxi fares, but if let's say there's a tourist coming and they're on a budget and all of that, and they scammed like of 2,000 rupees to just go from the airport to Panjim, that's a lot. So I genuinely do feel that tourist taxi fares are, or taxi fares in general, even for Goans, they're very expensive, but a little part of me understands why that is, but I definitely feel that there should be a bit of regulation and fair taxi fares, and I feel that such regulations need to be put in place in order to in order for the benefit of the consumer.
गोंयांत टॅक्सी हे म्हारग आसा. ओला टॅक्सी जर म्हणजे तेंच्यांनी रेट कमी करचो, कित्याक नाजाल्यार आमचे गोंयकारांचे टॅक्सी ड्रायव्हरांक तांकां मार बसतलो नाजाल्यार की तेंचे सवय जाल्यार आमचे मागीर टॅक्सी ड्रायव्हर कोण तेंचे कडेन कोण येवचेच ना लोक गाडी व्हरपाक भाड्या मारपाक कोण येवचेच ना वचपाक खंय ते तेंचे जाता ते कमी करचे आनी आमचे गोंयकार टॅक्सीकारां कडेन तुमी मातशे रेट मातशे कमी कितें दवरचे.
I think it is pretty much evident that taxi fares have gone really high,
And coming from a person who travels every day, taxi is never an option. It's almost every time it's the buses, but taxi has never been an option. I've also seen tourists traveling with all their luggage and all. They prefer traveling by buses than going by taxis. They prefer the lower price over comfort. So I think taxi prices have soared up really high. Coming to whether Ola and Uber services should be used in Goa or not, it can actually save up a lot of money for users, but only if it is allowing employment to go on taxi drivers. If the same taxi drivers become a part of these organizations, I think that will be helpful as well as economical for travelers like us, because ultimately everyone is trying to save up money or earn money.
Shagun Gaude and our interns for Herald TV.
Sanjog's celebration became tragic when Ashish Norbert Rodriguez, a 19-year-old from Dongri Navili, drowned in a well. Ashish Norbert Rodriguez, aged 19, drowned in a well in Navilim. He was one of the 20 students who went to the well to celebrate Sanjog festival.
Sanjog's celebration became tragic when Ashish Norbert Rodriguez, a 19-year-old from Dongri Navelim, drowned in the well. Ashish drowned in the well in Navelim, Brazil. He was one of the 20 students who went to the well to celebrate Sanjog festival. On Friday afternoon, a Sanjog celebration became tragic when Ashish Norbert Rodriguez, a 19-year-old from Dongri Navelim, drowned in the well. His body was later shot out by fire brigade members. Rodriguez was one among the 20 students who went to the well in Navelim near the school to celebrate Sanjog festival, according to the police. Participants leap into the water bodies and chant a celebratory Viva Sanjog as in common. His companions' attempts to save him fell flat and fire brigade was dispatched. Clinton D'Souza for Herald TV.
Sanjog festival was held in a big way across Goa on 24 June. There was a huge gathering of merry revelers at Seoli where people danced to pulsating music, jumped into water bodies and participated in the traditional boat festival. Most of the revelers donned the flower-bedecked kopel. Sanjog festivities were also held in Navilim on Friday. However, at several places, Sanjog was continued to be celebrated late night and on Saturday as well.
Sanjog festival was held in a big way across Goa on the 24th. As Seolan people danced to pulsating music, jumped into water bodies and participated in traditional boat festival. Sanjog festivities were also held in Navelim on Friday and several parts of the state, wherein the festivals continued even post-midnight and will continue on Saturday and Sunday as well.
Festa Sanjog is brought to you by Dubai Shortcars. Normally we have the traditional boat festival near the church, but from this year we said we'll extend this into the evening and make sure Sanjog is celebrated throughout the night. You can see all the people gathered here. They all want to enjoy Sanjog and keep on and live to this festival. Viva Sanjog, Viva Dubai Shortcars, Viva Festa Sanjog.
आज आम्ही पहिल्या निवडणुकीचं येईल आमचं सांगा सेलिब्रेट करतात
Viva Sanjog. You can see Sholi is happening. We are here for the rain dance organized by Sholkars from Dubai at this beautiful venue, riverbanks. And in the evening we had the traditional Sholi Sanjog opposite the church. It's during 2 years of COVID, we people couldn't enjoy these traditional dances, the get-together. Here we are once again, by God's grace, enjoying this very important feast of Sanjog.
Prasad Polji for Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news alerts, please follow us on O Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.